Hello guys, this is Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Centre. Today we have a Google Pixel 6a with a broken display, and I'm here now with David and we're gonna fix this smartphone up. So let's get started. So the problem with this Google Pixel 6a is the broken display, and we haven't shown you how that looks, but we're gonna start by repairing it from the front. We're gonna remove the display. If you're coming from a typical Oppo or Samsung repair, it's gonna be awkward, but if you're coming from an iPhone and Google repair, screen repair is gonna be just the norm. And this is gonna be pinging out for sure, and it does. So we're gonna remove this display connector and the display is gonna be off. We're gonna detach this component and transfer it back to the board. And then here's the brand new Google Pixel 6a display. It's the entire module, but it's not really the complete package, since the fingerprint scanner from the old display has to be removed and transferred to this brand new display. We're just gonna test if the display works for now. But fortunately, the Google Pixel can just boot up without the fingerprint scanner. And while we're waiting for this to boot up, you have to remember that although this Google Pixel 6a is more complicated to repair, as you can see later on, the older Google Pixel smartphones tend to have simpler processes, since the fingerprint scanner that you can see here, David's gonna remove it from the old display. The old ones, like the Google Pixel 2, they are all located at the back, so it's gonna be a separate module. As you can see here, the display is working, although there's some lag to it. I don't know what's happening. Maybe the component is adjusting to the new board, and that's David there. We're gonna shut it down for now so we can focus on the installation of the fingerprint scanner. This is gonna be tricky because it's a very thin component. So David is gonna try to slice the adhesive slowly. It's gonna be costly if you break this. Right there. Now it's off. Now we have the adhesive problem. I think David is just gonna reuse the old one from the old display. And we're gonna install it and have it aligned. Adhesives will be reused. That's a good move. And then we have to align it so that it doesn't get tangled as we put it back in, and also have to align the sensor for the fingerprint scanner and the connector on the right. It's gonna be a tedious process, but it can be done. Although if you want to do this yourself, you're gonna find it very hard to deal with sensitive components, especially flimsy flat cables, and of course the clips here, the clip that just pings out when you try to remove it. It's in a lot of tension, so you have to be very careful. So if you don't want the hassle of undergoing through this problem, you can just go to your local repair service technician and have your smartphone fixed that way. David here is once again very successful. The smartphone is now responding pretty well with the fingerprint scanner already installed, and you can see that it's now working as normal. I'm gonna try to log in. Apparently we can't show you the wallpaper because of privacy concerns from the owner of the smartphone. So we're just going to show you the finished product and of course the internals, general settings, things like that. So we have confirmed that all the components are working. We're gonna glue this smartphone up and call it a day. I'm gonna reconnect the new display one last time and then secure it. And we're almost done. So if you enjoyed this, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions or you want to have the same repair service, not your own Google Pixel 6a, just leave a comment down below. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and here's a side-by-side of the before and after. Now it's working pretty nicely. See you again next time, guys. Take care of yourself. Cheers.
If you want your smartphone fixed for a very reasonable price, you may contact Sydney CBD Repair Centre. We also provide mail-in repair services for customers outside of Australia or Sydney. Just message us so we can arrange the shipping of your device.